Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm turning off my voiceover. So I'm finally here in my new apartment, trying to do this update video again. And I've done it so many times, and I end up going over my time limit, which is 15 minutes, pretty much. My videos have been like 21 minutes, and that's not good. So here I am in an apartment, and I was homeless for 6 months between hotels and my cousin's house. Originally, the place we were supposed to stay didn't work out, and so being at my cousin's house, we would try to just sleep there and then leave during the day. The kids would be at school, and I would be calling and filling out applications. Thank God for my mom driving me to these different places so we can find a place. It was a rough road, you know. I tried to get assistance, and it'll blow your mind. They tell you they'll help you in this country, but you know, they do minimal to help. You would think a blind girl with 3 kids, they would try to help me or something, but I did all the footwork, but it's not like, you know, I'm not used to it. I've had to do it before, but at this time, this situation was different. So much had happened in the past 6 months that it's changed me for sure. It's given me a harder edge. I will always have my heart and want to help, and that will never change about me. I realize that now. I've definitely learned a lot about myself and more of what I want and will go for now. Me and my kids have been through a crazy rough time, and my mom. We lost my grandma in December. I mean, we had to move out of the house in October. We were in a car accident in November. The place we were supposed to stay didn't work out. I had to somehow keep all my animals together. Thank you for my friend Lionel. He's a lifesaver. He and another lady helped me to take care of my animals, my dogs, my cats. I had to put like in a shelter, like a cat hotel kind of thing. And so it's been a rough time. I mean, in March we lost my cousin, who's only 26. He was very sweet, very loving, very funny, and it was very sad. And it's been a rough road, you know. I learned a lot about people as well during this time, and I've never been kicked so hard in my life, and I mean that figuratively. During the time that I was homeless, even the time when my grandma was in the hospital, myself and my children were talked about by people who are supposed to be close, while still being homeless and going through so much. And honestly, I'm being completely candid and real in this video because I want to be, and I know a lot of people don't think that I should say so much, but it's my choice, and it's honestly helpful to me. Like I said, I've learned a lot about myself, and it's not, I don't know how to put it, but I'm also grateful for everything we've been through, because it's definitely put strength where I needed it, put things into perspective. And the awesome thing is I know now what I want to do, and that's social work, and I'm going to school in September to specialize in child and family, because helping has always been a calling, and children have always been a passion of mine. And I'm like, why haven't I thought of this before, you know? But there's a reason for everything, and things happen when they're kind of supposed to, and you also have to go for them. And it's just, I don't even know where to begin, man. It's just been a really crazy time. I am grateful to be in an apartment now. You know that saying, forgive but never forget? The reason you don't forget is because you learn from your lessons and experiences and mistakes. And you have to apply that moving forward. And I've definitely learned a lot of lessons and a lot about people and their true colors. This is not always a bad thing. For me personally, it's a good thing. I don't know how good it is with me being a little more, I don't know how to describe that, like jaded, but I'm definitely not, you know, completely stone cold or anything. It's just that it, how do I say this? It's changed me. This being kicked while you're down, being put down, your kids being talked about. I mean, just different things that have happened, and losing family members, especially, you know, when they're so close to you. And Mother's Day just passed, and it's like, it's insane. I stayed home in my pajamas all day. I won't lie, it was cool because my kids, you know, they made me some gifts, very sweet. Um, my brother sent flowers, and my sister-in-law, and I really appreciate that all from the bottom of my heart. But it's the first year that I wasn't at my grandmother's house. We spend like every holiday with her, and so it was different. But I'm definitely grateful for where I am, and if I have any advice for you guys, it's to be strong, because hard times do have to pass. It's not completely over for me yet. I mean, life happens every day. There's going to always be a new challenge, a new struggle. It's just how you look at it. It's all about perspective and putting things into, how do you say it? Just honestly stepping back and looking at the whole picture, you know, how you're going to go at it and how you're going to handle your situations in the future, whether it be with relationships or, you know, and that, I don't mean that just between a couple. I mean family members, friends, whoever, you know what I mean? This definitely has had an effect on me big time. I'm really thankful for the people that were there for me during this time, you know. Like, I don't know if I mentioned already, but my friend who, I think I did, kept my dogs for me, I could never be more grateful to him, and he helped in a few ways. And I'll forever be grateful. And my mom, of course, who's always been there. It's just, it's been rocky, you know, and people who you wouldn't think would be saying things about you, they do, you know, but don't let them get you down. Just continue to focus, and you're going to get out of it. You just have to fight. We all have to fight to live, and we have to fight to breathe and be born. I mean, it's not like you have to fight to breathe, but what I mean is, like, when we're coming into this world, when our moms are, when we're giving labor, it's not easy, you know, and it's not easy for that baby coming out either. And that's how life is. You always gotta go for more. You gotta struggle, you know what I mean? That's what makes you strong. Think about the people who have everything at their fingertips. Look at our current president. He doesn't understand struggle. And that's what I feel anyway. And the people that do, a lot of times, it could either mold you to be bitter, or it can mold you to be understanding. And for me, I'm not bitter, but I definitely have gotten a thicker skin. And it has put a whole lot into perspective, going through hard times. Not like I haven't been through it before, like I said, but this time it was me, my mom, my 3 kids, and, you know, and then my son, he's going to high school at the end of this year. It's just like so many changes. I'm so not ready for him to go to high school. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a whole nother chapter, but it's beautiful, you know, it's a blessing, it all is. And I know there's so much I want to say to you guys, but it's so hard to put everything when you feel like you're being timed, which I am being timed. But stay strong, stay focused, and, you know, everyone has their secrets, and no one's perfect, even if they put it out there like that. So even if you hit rock bottom, the only way is up, and that's how I look at it. And I'm not gonna ever stop trying. And one day I hope to have my life in, you know, a way that I want it, you know. Like right now I have an apartment, but I look at this as a stepping stone. I can fix my credit. I can, you know, later on buy a house, hopefully. That's my goal, you know what I mean? Not hopefully, I will. And that's what I tell my kids. This is all happening for a reason, and I'm going to start school, and I want to work toward, you know, having a career, but not just a career for money, but a career to help and give back, you know. So, I mean, everything happens. I'm not going to say everything happens for a reason, because some stuff, like losing my grandma, like our cousin, you know, there never feels like, oh, there's a reason for that. But you know what I mean? For the struggles that we have to fight through, there's a reason. It's to make us stronger. Like when you exercise and you get your muscles stronger. If you don't exercise, you're not going to get stronger. So, and it hurts, you know, it hurts when that's happening. So I don't know, just keep your head up and keep on going for your goals, whatever it is. You can. I don't care if you're homeless, you can. You can get out of that, you can. In time, and even if it's baby steps, it'll happen. Depression is real. I mean, I've dealt with it. I still battle with myself inside. I'm extremely hard on myself. I'm like, I failed my kids, but it was circumstance. It really wasn't my fault that we had to leave that house. But I still beat myself up for it, you know. And not now, I'm saying during the time when I was, you know, struggling, homeless, or I don't know. It's just I'm going to end this video because I'm getting really sidetracked, but I wanted to update you guys, and I probably will make another one soon because I know there's a whole lot that I left out. But stay strong, and don't let anyone beat you up, because no one's better than the next person. We're all on the same plateau. We're all on this earth together, and as long as you're trying, then no one can say shit about you. Keep trying, and things will get better. They will. Alright, so I'll talk to you soon.